YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to click onto the video today. As always, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and if you want to know when the next video drops, hit that bell and you'll get a notification. We are back here on Madden in a franchise save where we did a fantasy draft on physical attributes and we moved the New York Jets to London. I also mentioned last episode that just to kind of speed up the years and different things and getting through this, we are only going to play the full games against divisional opponents, and then we're going to play just the moments for all the other games. So just to kind of keep the things the series moving and not get static and me get burnt out by trying to play 17 games and try to carry this multiple seasons and different things like that. So we are going to approach it that way. Today, we are going to start with our linebacker breakout. I wonder which one it is. Hey, want to discuss Owen Peppo? I think he has a nose for the football and just want to put him in spots to show it. That okay? 2 tackles for loss. Love it. All right. Let's see if we can get Papo 2 tackles for loss in this game. All right. Picking up here in the game, I apologize. There was some recording malfunctions. We got to stop early on their offense. They punted. We went down and scored behind a huge drive from that man right there. And we punched it in with the Jaden Daniels touchdown run. And then we went and forced a 3-and-out yet again from their offense. We are relying heavily on JT because we said that there was going to be 200 rushing yards as a team this game. So we're going to really be relying heavy on the offensive line and Jonathan Taylor and Sean Tucker, and Isaiah Ford if we need to get there. So that's kind of where we're at. Sorry that you had to catch up on that. I didn't realize that it wasn't recording, so we just got to move on. So we're going to pick up the first down with a little play action pass there out to Washington. So what you missed in the opening is that Papo on defense needs to get 2 tackles for losses in order for some type of XP and or development trait upgrade. I can't remember what it was. And then I was just talking to myself, apparently, about I re-signed a few people, Jonathan Taylor being one of the, or no, not Jonathan Taylor, sorry. Antoine Winfield Jr. was being one of them, and he wanted to be proximity to home. And so that took his interest level way down. So there's not a lot of people that want to stay here. So we're going to have to really overpay people to stay. We signed a lot of guys that we signed to like long-term deals. So like Winfield was a 6-year deal. Pat Poe I re-signed for a 7-year deal. Tippmann, our center, 7-year deal. So like I got these guys on long-term cheap deals to ensure that we don't have to really deal with that as we are going through this, as we are going to. I don't really want to punt in this situation, so we're not going to punt. But 4th and 8. So yeah, that was just something that I came across in the process of signing people. I signed like 6, maybe 7 people. So I'll save the rest of the money for free agency coming up in the off season and different things like that. So it'll be interesting to see how the London thing affects actual free agency, as we are really starting to struggle to run the football now. Block. You gotta hold that. Okongwo. That would have been a touchdown. All right, let's go back to the screen, see if we're able to get it off this time. We get it off. We're out in front, but our offensive players don't stay on their blocks. It's going to be 4th and 5. We're going to settle for a field goal. Cade York steps up, knocks it down the middle. It's going to be 10-0. The other thing that I talked about in the opening was how we're going to go about playing the games now. Divisional, and I mentioned this in the last episode, divisional games, we're playing the whole thing, so the Patriots are a divisional matchup, because remember, we moved the Jets to London. Oh, Pat Poe gets stuck. That was almost one of his tackles for losses. Moved the Jets to London, so we are still in the AFC East. So that is, the Patriots are one of our divisional opponents. Otherwise, we're going to just play the moments in all the other games. Really, just to keep the series moving a little bit. Drafting gets a little bit more to be a piece of the puzzle, and just keeping it fresh. Realistically, is the big thing. They're going to drop it off the Hall. They're going to say it's a fumble. Tyreek Woolen is going to pick it up. He was another one that we re-signed. He's going to run in the end zone, but I think it's going to be overturned that he did not fumble it. All right, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're going to send Christian Watson on a crosser. Going to throw it out there. That was really good coverage by Barton. I thought Christian Watson was going to be able to just run right by him, but apparently not. We're going to go back to Jonathan Taylor. Barton right there to make that stop too. He's kind of just all over the place right now. They call a timeout. Must have. Jay Daniels going to step up, get the first down. He's going to slide. We're going to see if we can get the edge out here on the outside of Dallas Turner. And we are. Oh my, if we stay on that block, man. That's so disappointing. We had it too. I'm just going to call timeout. Man. We're going to go to the short side. We're going to put our backside middle linebacker as the mic. We're going to call another timeout, 3rd and 7. Man, that stretch play should have went for a long ways. Christian Watson is going to get the ball. He's going to get it down to the 45-yard line. We're going to stay out of hurry up because it takes off so much time. I'm going to go right back to Watson, but their middle backers are playing tough right now. And I hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. We're not going to be able to get out of bounds. We're going to call our last timeout. We're going to throw DK a ball up in the middle. He's not going to come down with it. It's going to be 4th and 8. I think with the time remaining, we're just going to kind of going to try to go for it here. Why did he come across the field? Well, that was just not a smart idea, but we should be okay. They're probably just going to run it, which would be ideal for Papo to get a tackle for loss. They don't run it, actually. They're going to take a shot at Woolen. He's going to go up. They're going to catch that. Are you kidding me? What a joke. Doesn't hurt us, but that's crazy. All right. After a fantastic kick return by the rookie Worthy, we're going to give the ball to JT. He's going to fight for 10 yards. He already has 100 yards. We've given him the ball 19 times. So, as I said in the opening, we're really focused on running the ball this week, as we weren't able to really run it last week at all. So man, our O-line is just not doing their job today. It's really starting to frustrate me. They're all young, so I'll give them that, but my lord, do we got to be better. JT's going to catch it and pick up the first down, however. We just need to hold our block for a half a second longer, and these plays are going to just go forever, and we just aren't doing that. We're going to go play action. They don't fall for it somehow. We literally have thrown the ball maybe 5-6 times. But we're here in the third quarter. I just put the mic way out there. Christian Watson's going to pick up the corner. JT is not going to quite make Mills miss, but he is getting the job done. Sean Tucker is going to come in to spell him. We're going to then give it to Sean. He's going to go up and over and into the end zone. Touchdown, London. All right, defense back on the field. The one thing, though, with running the ball, we're shortening the game so much that Papo is probably not going to be able to get his, what is happening? His 2 tackles for losses. Yeah, I mean, okay. What is happening? Good Lord. What a joke. This game sometimes, man. This game, man. Oh, where's Papo? Is he blitzing? Good. Get off the block. It's not Papo. It's not a loss. Realistically, I don't need him to turn into a monster. I did just sign him to an extension. So, like, we're not going to have to pay him extra if he does turn into a monster. We don't want this development trait to be big because then we'll have to pay him more. We already signed him. So, I'm not too worried about that aspect of things, but... There's one. Great job by him shedding the block. Where is he? He blitzing again. They're going to throw it to the end zone. They're going to get in. Touchdown, Patriots. All right, we're going to change it up. We're going to go play action shot here to start the drive. See if we get them to pull up. We do. We have Worthy running away from their corners. Do we have the speed? We do not. Minkah cuts us down at the 11-yard line. And that is a big start to the drive. Now we're going to go back to bread and butter, JT. He's going to get, Minkah's been everywhere, it feels like. He's going to get to the 6. It's going to be 2nd and 5. This time we're going to be sending DK all the way across. That's just horrible running by me. Tristan Wirfs, that's on me. Been complaining about the offensive linemen all game, and they finally do something right, and I mess it up that bad. We're going to throw to DK. He's going to roll into the end zone. Touchdown, London. They start with a run to Breece Hall, down 24-7. That's an interesting play call. Coming up in the last few seconds of the third quarter is going to be 2nd and 9. They're going to throw a quick slant to Devontae Adams. He does his thing by breaking 3 tackles every play. That's going to be the third quarter. It's 24-7. We're taking care of business of our division rival here in London. So I just went and I checked the stats very quickly, and Papo has his 2 tackles for losses. So that's a huge development. In this week's storyline. So that's good for him. However, I don't know how Tucker Kraft caught that. I mean, that's just insanity to me. But they picked it up, so I guess we're just going to have to live with that. They're going to throw a screen pass. They're not going to be able to get there. Trevon Walker got in there lightning quick, made it tough for Stafford to make the throw. Chances of them running the ball is very slim to get Papo another one. So Trenton Simpson's going to come up, make the tackle on Sutton. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. This is probably 4-down territory if I would have to guess for the Patriots. We're going to sit on that. Tyreek Woolen should have had a pick 6. I don't know what he was doing. But we're going to force them to go for it on 4th and 3. We'll see what type of play they come up with. We're going to blitz him. We're going to get home. That's going to be a sack, and that's a turnover on downs. And then we're going to just get back to the grind. JT. They knew that play. Holy. All right, then. We should have... Should have switched it to the other side, maybe, huh? Jeez. That was insane. Cut it up. JT's going to not even get back to the original line. We are kind of just... We're in a tough spot right now. We're not running clock like we should be. Jaden McDaniels just threw a pick. Minka played that really well. I probably held that down too long to be honest, too. It probably should have been more of a loft, so he didn't have that opportunity, but they're going to throw out a screen to Breece Hall. He's going to pick up 4 on the screen pass. Our defense has played super solid. They had that one drive that they ended up scoring on. Offense has been really good, except for the last 2 drives, really. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. Again, this drive is pretty much a mute point, I would think. I'm going to turn chew clock on next time we get the ball, so it shouldn't take 10 seconds like the last drive did. Trenton Simpson sitting on that route really probably should have been picked off, but I overran it a little bit. That's going to bring up 4th and 5 yet again for the Patriots. See what they come up with for routes. They're going to hit Devontae Adams. They're going to give him the first down on that. So they're going to continue to try to drive and make this game look a little bit better than it actually is. Score-wise, can't give them that much time with the hitches. We're going to switch it up and go man-to-man here. We haven't really done a whole lot of mans. Tonight, they're going to switch it up and go to Breece Hall. He's going to break a hit stick tackle. Only get 4 yards. Switch to Tampa 2 here. Simpson's got to get depth. He doesn't get enough depth. That's going to be a touchdown, Patriots. It's that guy's 2nd touchdown. All right, we're going to come out here and take a shot. We're going to throw it out to DK. He's going to pick up a bunch of yards. We're going to go ahead, chew clock. And we're just going to wind this down. We're going to have to run this play before the 2-minute warning. Tippmann just gets absolutely destroyed. Can't run anything inside. We gotta go outside. 2-minute warning, 24-14. They scored that late touchdown. I mean, to make the game realistically look better than it was. It was never really close, if we're being quite honest. JT is going to fight for some extra yards. The Patriots are going to call their first timeout of the half. Going to go right back to JT. He has 30 carries tonight. That's a lot of carries. Going to drop back. Christian Watson going to get the first down. And that's going to be the game. But because they're calling timeouts and they're being ridiculous, I'm going to get JT a touchdown. I'll let the clock wind a little bit. I'm really going to not try to get in this time, and then third down we'll get in. And if we don't get in on third down, we'll... Oh, he's going to dive in anyway. Touchdown, Knights. Defense back out here for another drive. That comeback route took forever. Cortland Sutton catches it. Stafford is getting all this garbage time throwing yards. It's crazy. Throws here. Winfield, thank you. Did we pick it up? No, they pick it up. Nice. Winfield with the forced fumble, but Devontae Adams right there to pick up Cortland Sutton's fumble. They're going to just throw a little hitch route. That's going to be game 31-14. Again, not really close. We dominated on the ground. Didn't get to our 200-yard mark, but we dominated on the ground. That shortens the game so much. It's crazy how fast that game went, to be honest. 11 for 17 for Jaden Daniels, 179, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. 32 attempts for 137 yards and 1 touchdown. Sean Tucker also came in for 6 yards and got a touchdown, and 14 for Jaden and a touchdown as well. So that is, 157 on the ground. Receiving-wise, DK, 3 for 51 and a touchdown. Worthy had that huge one that he got tracked down on for 70 yards. But again, we were really focusing on our run game. Defensively, 6 tackles for Greedy Williams. Tyreek Woolen also added 6. Winfield and Simpson had 5. Scene had 4. But the big news is Sam Williams and Owen Papo gets his 2 tackles for losses. We didn't have an interception. We had 3 sacks, and a forced fumble that we didn't recover. But so defense played really well, actually. The 14 points is kind of skewed. The 293 passing yards skewed as well. All right, we're back here at the menu. We're going to go ahead and go into this conversation to just double check that he got what we needed. So we're in the coach's office. We're going to be on the phone. Oh, just kidding. Good job making plays in that game. You look good. You're a star in the making. Believe that. Thanks, Coach. I believe that too, and I'm going to do that again next game. So we upgraded him to star development, so he's going to earn extra XP as well. And, wow, he earned a lot of XP. 5,500 XP it looked like. So, all right, that's going to be this episode. I deeply apologize for the mishap at the beginning of the video. So you're going to miss like the first quarter or so in the video. I deeply apologize. I did not see that it was not recording. But, as always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.